On.
Hello and happy Friday from London. This is Marie from MarketsFlow. It is the 13th of September and we are recording this after the close on Friday as we bring you this weekly performance for the week ending September 13th, 2019. I'm joined by Tom. How are things, Tom?
Very well, Marie. Friday the 13th, not such a spooky Friday, so all doing well. Really looking forward to it. Thank you.
That sounds good. So let's get started. This is Webcast 20 for MarketsFlow's portfolio performance for week ending September 13th. Our podcast is recorded every Friday and is uploaded immediately on YouTube. Please subscribe to our channel so that you can receive it as soon as it's available. MarketsFlow is an FCA authorized robo-advisor and digital wealth manager. We are also SEC authorized. With our multi-award winning platform, we use highly scientific methodology to manage our accessible portfolios. You can start investing in our portfolios from £10 and sign up in under 10 minutes. Download our app on App Store or Google Play or sign up on the web. Your deposits are protected by the FSCS for up to £85,000. Before we start, I would like to run through our disclosure. Your capital is at risk, and any financial performance figures refer to the past, and that past is not a reliable indicator of the future. With that said, let's cover the important subject. Tom, how have the portfolios performed in the week so far?
Thank you, Marie. We are recording this at the end of the day for the markets. It's about 10:15 in London and 5:15 in New York. For the week ending, we've had returns of on the higher growth or the high growth portfolio, we've had returns of about 0.49%. And since the launch of the accessible portfolios since June, that is 5.50%. And on the growth portfolio, it's about 0.52%. And since inception, it is 5.33%. For the ISA portfolio, we've achieved 0.15% positive for this week, and that since inception is 3.48%.
That's great. Thank you, Tom. And how has the market as a whole performed this week?
The market has had an up week with some minor volatility on Monday and sustained levels of VIX. It has been a no news market week. However, underneath the calmness lies a fair bit of dispersion. So our platform is generating appropriate signals for us to allocate in appropriate fashion. There also seems to be visible signs of sectorization. So overall, the S&P was up about 0.96%.
And what about the allocation within the portfolios?
The MarketsFlow platform signals were generally bullish, and we were majority invested in stocks. We participated in options, but we were mainly weighted towards stocks this week.
Right, so the volatility is fairly subdued. Any comments on that?
Well, Marie, we strongly advocate data-driven approach to portfolio management. So to us, it does not matter what role volatility plays other than the fact that we have to vary our exposure in terms of higher volatility. But at the same time, we do monitor the VIX and any other macro factor which may impact our portfolio performance. For now, the VIX is subdued and we're carefully monitoring the market and our position to vary our exposure should things change. That is one of the merits of having a platform which drives such optimization decisions.
So how did we risk manage our way through the week?
We're fairly risk managed in a cautious way, but with higher exposure due to the bullish signals. We continue to be majorly weighted towards stocks due to lower volatility and the signals generated from our platform.
And what do we look forward to from here over the next week or two?
Well, it would seem that the market impacting stories have disappeared, but it would be wrong to assume anything other than that. In our case, we're focused on data, and data seems to be showing signals of gradual cyclical shifts. Appropriately, we're also following the signals of sector rotations. At the same time, we're keeping an eye for any changes in macro news items. It is also good to sometimes have non-dramatic weeks such as this. However, our main focus is the daily data-driven signals and looking at portfolios on a day-by-day basis.
Thank you, Tom. for all of the above information. So that brings us to the end of our podcast today. Thanks for watching or listening to us on YouTube. Please remember to subscribe to our channel. Have a great weekend, and we look forward to our next Friday's podcast. Take care, and thanks again.